What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MtgA Malone. Thank you also very much for tuning in. I appreciate it very much. Also remember, tomorrow we're celebrating the 6 months of Malone here on YouTube and on Twitch. Live stream tomorrow, Wednesday, 8 p.m. CT, 2 p.m. EST. Make sure to tune in. Just have fun with me and the rest of the Malone family. I would appreciate it very freaking much. And if you didn't do so already, subscribe to the channel, smash that little button down there, ring that little bell so you get always notified when I'm live, when I'm putting up videos, all the good stuff. But enough yammering, let's get into the Dragon Power hammering. Oh my lord, you know me, I love the dragons, and what dragon do I love the most? The Goldspan Dragon is my favorite dragon of all times, and there is such a nice synergy because whenever he attacks, you create a treasure token, and then we have the Galazeth Prismari, which, when he enters the battlefield, creates a treasure token. But the good part is that either you can spend the Goldspan Dragon treasure tokens for 2 mana, and they will disappear, or you're just keeping to play instant and sorcery spells, and just tap them like they were lands. It only works with instant and sorcery spells if you have your Galazeth Prismari out, which sadly has no flavor text, which I absolutely disagree with. He should have an awesome flavor text. So that is very freaking sweet because we will have so much treasure. Other ways to get treasures are our 3 Magma Opus, which you can discard for 2, make a treasure token, so you can be sure to have a turn 4 Galazeth Prismari, which is so good, and you will get your treasure back in the same turn, so it is very freaking good. Our 3rd and last dragon is the Terror of the Peaks. Whenever a target, another creature enters the battlefield under your control, it deals damage equal to this creature's power to any target. So let's say you put down the Terror of the Peaks, and then you Goldspan Dragon the next turn, you shoot them for 4, and then you attack him with these 2. That's 13 freaking damage in 1 turn if they can't do anything about it. Mwah! Freaking delicious. So these are our 3 dragons which are putting down the dragon power. And then we have some nice cards to go with them. As I said, we have the Magma Opus. And this, with our Galazeth Prismari and a Goldspan Dragon, will be down sooner than turn 8. And if it doesn't, if it just ends up in the graveyard, not even that bad, but I will explain. So it deals 4 damage divided as you choose among any number of targets, so you can get down 4 1/1s, or 2 2/2s, or a 1 4/4, or just shoot your opponent in the face for 4 damage. Then you tap 2 permanents. Whatever it is, lands, creatures, artifact, enchantments, planeswalkers if you want to, why would you? And then you create a 4/4 blue red elemental creature token, blue and red elemental creature token, and draw 2 cards. So that creature will trigger your Terror of the Peaks. You can tap, you can do this during their draw step. Before they draw, you just tap down 2 of their lands. Awesome. Freaking awesome. And then you draw 2 cards. It is just so good. Shoot them for 4, shoot them for 4. It is so freaking good. Then, why is it good to be in a graveyard? Because of the Draconic Intervention. As an additional cost, you have to exile an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard, and then it deals that much damage as that spell's mana cost. So if you have your Magma Opus in your graveyard, you can deal 8 damage to every non-dragon freaking creature. It is so good. And if a creature deals damage its way would die, typical Dragonfire fashion, it gets freaking exiled. Get him out of here. So freaking awesome. I love it. So, Draconic Intervention also get exiled, but they exile everything they own. And because we're in the exile theme, we also have to Crush the Weak to deal 2 damage to each creature. Our dragons will survive, but every creature dealt damage this way that dies will be exiled. Same with the Scorching Dragonfire. So it is very freaking fun. So then we have 3 experimental overloads to bring cards back. So if we discard a Magma Opus and don't need it for the Draconic Intervention, we can bring it back, make ourselves a red and blue weird creature token that is XX, where X is the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard. And then you exile it. But you will get a spell back. You can return an instant or sorcery spell from your graveyard to your hand. So whatever you need, you can have it back. The Magma Opus, the Crush the Weak, the Scorching Dragonfire, maybe one of your Frantic Inventories, or your Crackle with Power. It is 3x and 2 red, and it deals 5 times X damage to each up to X targets. So, if you pay 2 here, it costs 8, because it is 3 times 2 plus 2, so it makes 4 times 2, that is 8. You deal 10 damage to up to 2 targets, which is so good. So freaking good. And I freaking love this card. So if you do it for 3, it will cost 11. And then you just deal 15 damage to your opponent's face. Awesome. And with all these treasures, we will be able to. Maybe even 20. Who freaking knows? Because the Goldspan Dragon, if he's on the field, all your treasures will even be more valuable. So freaking good. Then we have the Sublime Epiphany 2 times in here. You counter target spell, you counter target activated or triggered ability, you return target non-land permanents to its owner hand, you create a token that's a copy of a target creature you control, so you can have another Goldspan Dragon, another Terror of the Peaks, and then you draw a card. It is everything we want it to be. So freaking good. And in the late game, you can exile it from your graveyard to get rid of something with mana, with power or toughness 6. So freaking good. I freaking love this deck, and so will you. It is so much freaking fun. The Prismari Dragon Control deck. Then we have 10 beautiful Bob Ross Islands, 9 beautiful Bob Ross Mountains, and we have 4 Riverglide Pathway in this beautiful art style. Alright, that is it for the deck. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, let me know in the comments. I'm MTgA Malone, and I will see you all in those Dragon Power games. Oh, dragons flying down from the sky. That's my new song. It's called Dragons Flying Down from the Sky. Oh, I'm so excited to play this deck. I'm so freaking excited. It is packed full with Goldspan Dragons, some Prismari Dragons. We're up against Xidal. He's a little bit higher than us. Will you take me higher? The Crackle with Power, and we have the Frantic Inventories. So, well, this is even a better hand. Let's be honest, it is even a better hand. I don't know why I pushed Mulligan, but I did. So, we're getting rid of the Magma Opus, because I think that we will find at least one land. We're up against a Mono Red. Alright, in our first game. Crazy. Crazy. So much Mono Red today. Oh, it doesn't look like it is Mono Red. But just in case we're foretelling the Crush the Weak. And you know, I was like, yeah, we will find land. Didn't find a single one until now. Did not find. Oh, it's a Venota deck. It's a friggin' Venota deck. Alright, Crushing the Weak here. Doesn't really help us. The next turn we have the Prismari. Galazeth Prismari. Does he even have like a flavor text? No, he doesn't. Does not have it. But he's so cool. Look at him. And his treasures are looking so awesome. So, our only way to do it here is to put down the Galazeth Prismari. And we could even Crush the Weak depending on what he does here. But we will see. Looks like he's just left. Which is fine with me. If you want to give me a win for free, I will take it. I'll gladly take it. It really looks like he left. Okay. The boy is a good boy. Looking at me. Oh, isn't he a cutie? With his little pink bone. Alright, so how was Mother's Day for you, my friends? Tell me if there was even a Mother's Day in the country where you were, because right now we have a little time. Xidal just left the arena. Game number 1, super exciting, just the way it should be. Just the way it freaking should be. Isn't it peachy and dory? Alright, so only 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Damn, I was pretty close. I was pretty close. Alright, he's not doing anything. We're drawing a card. We found another land. We found another land. Not even that bad, to be honest. Oh, he even has something in his hand. How freaking annoying is that? How freaking annoying is that? Now we have to wait because he has something that holds priority. Oh, Xidal. Why are you doing this to me and my dear viewers? You can skip. You can also watch me be very disappointed in Xidal, having a sip of coffee. Oh boy. What is up with that? Well, a free win is a free win. I won't complain, but I really want to show the deck. Not just show how we get a free win. But hey, there is his head exploding now. It is not exploding yet, but it will be exploding very soon. So, we got a free win. I mean, maybe we get 5 free wins and I can say 100% win rate. I would love to. Didn't do it for the longest time because people aren't too keen on it. I mean, Hello Good Game does it on almost every single deck he plays. He has like the top S tier deck, the best deck ever, and then he just loses 2 out of 5 games. What's up with that? The S tier deck should never lose to anything in my opinion. But here we are, talking about stuff that I know nothing about, like how to make a good thumbnail and stuff. I'm just kidding. I think I'm pretty okay at doing thumbnails. So what do you think? I mean, yeah, I'm talking out of my sweet behind here because we're 5 minutes in the video just watching some guy not playing. How did he even get this far? With no connection to the internet, I wonder. And boom! Dragon power! There you go! Free win is a win! Oh, get in there! Xidal. Alright, now that we got a free win by Xidal, I'm sorry about that. What do you want me to do? Like record for 7 hours until I find the perfect opponent? I'm not going to do that. Apollo Strong 000. We're going first. Kinda like this hand, because we have the Magma Opus, so all we need to do is to find one single land and we're kinda good. We are kinda very good. Also we have the Goldspan Dragon. Alrighty. Are we up against rogues? We will find out very soon. We are not up against rogues. That means that we can bring down the Galazeth Prismari here. Oh boy, these are so freaking pretty. Alright, put down the Galazeth, get ourselves a new treasure token. We have the Draconic Intervention, which is pretty good. We have the... oh, he had a disdainful stroke. Come on. Come on. Now what else do you have here? I think I will just bring back my... oh boy, we have all the lands. But that is also good, because that means that we can just play the Goldspan Dragon very soon. Oh, come on, seriously. Let me have some fun, Apollo Strong. What's up with that? What's up with this? Oh, now he even has 1,000,000% a side coming in hand. He did not. He did not have a side coming. Might be an Auron's Epiphany. Who knows? But we have the Sublime Epiphany. Oh boy. Oh, he even has white. So, Apollo Strong, what is up with you? Next turn we have our Sublime Epiphany ready to rock and roll. We have the Crackle with power, which is very crackling with power. So we will make some treasures, just to make sure that we can give in the finishing blow. Yeah, maybe losing all of this stuff wasn't even that bad, because we have now the Goldspan Dragon, making ours some treasure, which will be so good with the Crackle with power. The Extinction Event. So let me see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think I will just use the Sublime Epiphany here. Create a token, draw a card, return nothing, target creature you control, target a player, auto pay, make ourselves another treasure, and then we get in there with the Crackle with power next turn. Oh boy, oh boy. I don't think he has anything to say here. So, let me do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands, plus 10, plus 8. That makes 14. So that means that we can do this for 3, I think. You can even do it for 4. And we will do it for 4. Yes, yes. All of our treasure is gone. Getting in for 20 damage. Dragon, freaking power, initiated. A legit win. Sorry, I'm so bad at math sometimes, but I had to give him everything I had. Alright, 20 damage. Exactly what I want to see with this deck. Stammer. Holding up the skull. To be or not to be. This would be bad if we wouldn't have the Magma Opus, but we do. Which we can use to make ourselves a red treasure token. Which we then, on the other hand, can use to make ourselves another treasure token. Alright, another black deck. Are you rogues? He looks like he's rogues. Oh, the Archfiend's Vessel. That is so good that we now have the Magma Opus here. To get ourselves the Galazeth. To then get ourselves the Scorching Dragonfire. To then just exile this sucker. The hateful frickin' Eidolon. And the Serrated Scorpion. Alrighty. So hopefully we can find a red source. Would be very, very cool if we could. Because then we can use the Draconic Intervention to get rid of all of these suckers. Would be so good. So freaking good. Otherwise we will have to take a lot of extra steps to get there. But yeah, the Draconic Intervention would be very freaking nice here. Alright, he can't really be attacking in. Like to see that. Oh boy, oh boy, this is bad. Well, we aren't using our mana here with the Prismari. We're just tapping it, getting this in our hand. Then we can discard it at next turn. And I think we're just attacking in. I mean, we're Dragon Power. Dragon Power. Initiated. I don't know why I thought that I wasn't recording, but I was recording. Okay. Who will put the demonic embrace onto this sucker? Okay, that is fine with me. Absolutely fine with me. Yeah, you can get in there for some damage. That is still fine with me. Okay. So we're doing this once more, making ourselves a little treasure. Now we're attacking him with the Galazeth Prismari once more. Keeping back the Scorching Dragonfire, just to see what he does. Let us see what he does here. But we're slowly but surely filling up our board with treasures, which I like a lot. So we are on 6 mana right now, but we're not drawing any lands. Oh boy. Okay. But are you attacking in with those? You are attacking in with everything. So do I even care here? I think I will do it like this. Why shouldn't I? And then next turn we just wipe the board anyways. If he wants me to sacrifice a creature here, I'm kind of fine with that. Oh, but maybe I should have, you know, prevented him from sacrificing his Archfiend's Vessel. We're getting rid of one Sublime Epiphany. Maybe we're even drawing a land. We didn't. We found another Galazeth. Okay. But we are still okay here. I mean, we still have the Draconic Intervention. Ready to rock. We still have our... So wait, view the battlefield. Yeah, we only need to get rid of the Scorching Dragonfire. Maybe we can get the Magma Opus back sooner or later. Would be freaking cool. Oh no! What have I done? What have I done? Oh no. What have I done? I thought it was dealing 3 damage. I was just not so smart right here. If he puts down the Demonic Embrace onto his Rankle, I would be very, very sad. He just uses his lures here to get back 2 Archfiend's vessels. Brutal. Freaking brutal. But hey, we still have a small chance. I mean, we can still block the Galazeth, the Rankle here, so yeah. We drew another land, not even that bad. Just a little bit. Just a little bit bad. But we can return this to his hand. So we still have a small chance. Maybe we even find something good here. Who knows? This is good. This is real good. Oh, yes, this is so good. So, what can we do here? I think we are on 7 mana. This costs 6. So we need to be chilling here. We need to counter the Demonic Embrace. He's bringing back the Archfiend's Vessel, which makes absolute sense. But we still have a small chance here. We just need to counter the Demonic Embrace, return something to his hand, draw a card. Come on, play it. He does play it. Oh, that is so freaking good. Alright, counter target spell, return target creature, sadly. Alright, so target a non-land permanent. Would be this one. Target a player would be me. Alright, so we can get rid of almost everything here. Almost. But we really need to find a way to make a huge comeback here. We're drawing a lot of lands right now. We drew another land, so that makes 3 in a row. Oh boy, how did I just use the wrong thing here? Okay. That is pretty good. Because that means that we can block his demon here. Get rid of his whole board. Yep, drawing a lot of lands here. Pretty freaking annoying. Well, we still have a chance. We still have a small chance. Maybe I should have attacked in first. But if he wants to get rid of whatever is in his hand here, well, kind of still okay if we find something other than a land here. Well, it kind of is something other than a land. Putting down a blocker. Trying to find something good here. We found 2 lands. This is so freaking unfair. Game. 20 cards in. We drawing so much stuff. He's getting back the lures. Well, that also means that he can't be playing anything else. So we still have a small chance here. If we can find a Draconic Intervention here, please. Ah, are you serious? Are you freaking serious? How many lands in a row was that? Come on, game. That was so unfair. So freaking unfair. Alright, so it turns out that drawing 6 lands in a row is not the best thing to win. No, sir. No way, Jose. What was that? Come on. That was insanity. I mean, yeah, we didn't draw too many lands in the beginning, but that doesn't mean that we want to draw like 12 lands in a row, 15, 20, 100 lands in a row. Alright. I think I kind of like this hand, thanks to the Scorching Dragonfire. If we're up against an aggressive deck, which it seems that we are, we have a small chance here to make a huge freaking comeback. Also, the Crackle with power is pretty good. Pretty freaking good. Alrighty. This is good. The Crush the Weak is very good here. But I won't be using it. I kind of want to keep my Scorching Dragonfire, just in case he does something that I don't like. But if he is just making himself a small human, I'm kind of fine with that. Okay, taking 2 here. He is making himself a small human. Alright. And putting down another Usher of the Fallen. So this Crush the Weak is looking very tasty here. And we also have the Draconic Intervention. So that later we can do some more damage. And we can always bring it back with the Experimental Overload. So no matter what he plays here, I'm kind of fine with that. The Professor of Symbology. Alrighty. Please put down something else. Would freaking love it. I would freaking love it. So I think that, okay. So maybe he is greedy here. But maybe we shouldn't be. If I put down the Galazeth now, it does not really help me too much. If I put it down next turn, it doesn't really help me too much. So I think that I will... It is a very tough choice here. I could get rid of the Professor here. But I really would love to, you know, do something fun, which I can't right now. Which I freaking can't. So, 0 targets would that be. You know what? Let's try to bring down Galazeth. Make ourselves a treasure. I think he won't be putting down the Venota here. I think he wants to maximize his fun. He just does. He just puts down the Venota. Come on. Scoop. Scoop. Don't find anything. Delete freaking Spellbinder. That is something. But no matter what he does here, I'm still okay with that. Because we will get rid of everything here. So, think about it long and hard, my friend. Draconic Intervention will deal with almost everything that you have. And because of that, I think I will get rid of the Professor of Delete Spellbinder, minimizing the damage that he puts out here. Or do I? I mean, a Crackle with power. Yep, I can still play it next turn, my friend. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I still think I want to minimize the damage here. Keep up my good stuff. Just keep up my good stuff. There's not too much fun to be held right now. I mean, I could use this, but then not have enough for my Crush the Weak. So that might be my play next turn. So we're just passing here. We're taking 4 from the Venota, which is okay. Alrighty. That is kind of annoying, but still not the end of the world. He has now one little creature here. Oh my lord, he had the Blade Historian. That is so bad. But we can still take out the Elite Spellbinder. But that was just too bad. For us. Too freaking bad. Yes! Do it! Perfection. Okay. So that means we still have a small chance here. It just turned into a huge chance. Alrighty. So, our spells in here cost 3. This doesn't really save us. But what would here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're still missing 1 mana to Crackle with power on 2 targets. And this costs 6 right now. And if I Crush the Weak here, does not really help us. So I will do it like this. Still put down a blocker. Get back 1 Scorching Dragonfire here. So now we can block the Venota unless he has one more Blade Historian. We're kind of... Are you serious? Are you freaking serious? He did have another Blade Historian? Oh, come on. Come on. Alright, after these two very painful, very sad games for us. Those were so freaking sad. We have time for one more game where we will make our revenge. I can feel it. We're up against Briareos. Briareos. Opponent's going first. This hand is a little bit slow. I mean, yes, we have the Galazeth, but that is kind of it. And if we don't find a fourth land, like it was like the theme of the day, not finding anything the moment we need it, we're pretty screwed. We are pretty screwed. So here he is, the Galazeth. Look at him. Burning down all these little mage. I don't know what these are. Sorcerers, hunters, something like that. I've seen him in draft. I've seen him there. So, Briareos. Is this a repeat of game number 1? Okay, we need to mulligan here, sadly. This is way freaking better. Way freaking better. We're getting rid of the Scorching Dragonfire here, because we have the Crush the Weak into a Draconic Intervention, which is pretty good to me. We have the Magma Opus into a Draconic Intervention, if we really need to. And we're up against another mono red deck. So the Crush the Weak here is pretty good. Pretty freaking good. We even found a Scorching Dragonfire. Hello, hello. Very kind of you. Does he have the perfect start? Well, it is not that perfect. Could be better for him. Could be way freaking better. So, are we using the Crush the Weak? Well, we can do this in instant speed, so everything is okay. The Galazeth Prismari is a pretty nice pickup here. Well, we will see if he has the annex here. The Phoenix of Fash. We're exiling anything he owns anyway, so we can take a hit here. But we're still making a treasure just because. Just because we can. So I want to keep this Scorching Dragonfire for the Faceless Haven. Alright, a game where we draw all the lands we need whenever we need them. That is pretty tasty. But all of these creatures are gone now. All of these creatures are freaking gone. Next turn we can put down the Galazeth Prismari and have our Scorching Dragonfire. Awesome. And no matter what he has, we can wipe the board pretty efficiently here. Pretty freaking efficiently. But it looks like he's super mad now. Are you super mad now, Briareos? Are you? I hope you aren't, because I still want to have some fun. Yes, exiling everything. Isn't it cute? Okay, Faceless Haven's getting in here. Good thing we have our Galazeth into a Scorching Dragonfire. We could also put down the Terror, but I think we need to play it a little bit safe here. Just a little bit. Next turn we can still put down the Terror. And we have the Draconic Intervention still, so everything is freaking bueno. The Rimrock Knight. Not too afraid of that, to be honest. Or maybe I'm still... Nah. Nah, I'm not. I am not. But what am I doing here? I think I'm doing this. Getting rid of this here. Of this poor little Rimrock Knight. Exiling it away. Because that is what Dragonfire does. Freaking love it. Oh man, he doesn't like it at all. And then we will have a 3-3, which is pretty good. And return the Scorching Dragonfire to our hand. Because that takes care of almost everything. Almost freaking everything. So now we have a 3-3 to block his Faceless Haven, which is very tasty. That means we can attack in. If he wants to use something here, the Torbrand, alrighty, that is absolutely fine with me. Because we still have the Draconic Intervention. Well, first we're attacking in. Because we will lose our little token. So, Draconic Intervention, ready to rock. We're using the Magma Opus because we have to. Yes, we lose it here, but that is okay. Now we're ending the turn. Now if he wants to put down the Faceless Haven, we can just Scorching Dragonfire it. And he does. He does want to do it. Didn't you hear what I just said? My friend, we're just Scorching Dragonfiring that. Well, it is your choice. It is your freaking choice. I can't, oh, and he just surrenders. Yes. After these 2 painful games, that was awesome. But still, look at it. More lands than us. This deck is weird in that way. This deck is just freaking weird that way. So yeah, seems like having all the lands is pretty bad for you. Seems like your opponent having 2 Blade Historian in hand and a Venota and everything he needs is also pretty bad for you if you don't have like a Magma Opus in your graveyard for the Draconic Intervention. But we could have gotten him if we would have been a little less unlucky. But that is magic. Sometimes you eat the sharks, and sometimes the shark just gives you an uppercut to the face and you fly down there getting eaten by another shark. And yeah, killed by a Blade Historian afterwards. So, that is magic for you, my friends. It just happens. You can't go 5-0 every single time that you present a deck. I have to live with that, sadly, but that's just how it is. If you enjoyed the deck, let me know. If you would have done something different, let me freaking know. And yeah, remember that tomorrow there will be a live stream, 8 PM CT, 2 PM EST, to celebrate the 6 months of Malone. I'm very glad about that. And yeah, join the Discord, become part of the community. Link will be down in the description, right next to everything you need to know about this channel, about my sponsor, The Nerd Monthly. So, join the Discord, become part of the Malone community. I am MtgA Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.